well, that was exciting. You know, one of the joys of first time using a machine is apparently the seed hoses clogged up instantly when I filled the box. I'm guessing. So it was leaking seed out the entire back end, everywhere. Wow, guys, wow, this is just gorgeous. Look at this weather. Oh, this is perfect weather for planting. Now, if you remember, if you've been following for a while, we actually did not plant last year. We sold our cedar. Our intent had been to buy a used no-till drill, but in our area, and even outside of our area, they're really hard to come by. Especially anything in a decent price range for a farm such as us, where we're just gonna use it to overseed pastures. So, still on the lookout, but in the meantime, the Nature Conservation District has one for renting. So, this little puppy here is running me about 250 bucks to rent for the weekend. Not cheap, but a heck of a lot cheaper than $15,000. So it works out. Supposedly this model is the 750. In which case, I'm just checking. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I kind of thought so. Okay, so Wes from One Lonely Farmer, he actually did a really great video about this exact seed drill. Funny enough, we like to run kind of similar equipment, but his big thing was there are little plastic flappers at the bottom that absolutely have to be on the drill or your seed is going to bounce out. At least for soybean. I don't know if grass is going to bounce, but we're going to see. I don't know if you're allowed to work on these or not, but that's a major problem if you want to use this to plant something like soybean or corn, because what this little plastic flapper does is supposed to be about yay long, and it just allows the seed to kind of roll down into the hole, and then this kind of pushes it in, and then this closes it. I wonder if this needs to be greased up. Obviously, rental equipment is not the best case scenario. And honestly, I think if we were gonna plant a brand new field, I don't know if I would go this route because there's a good chance it might fail. But we're gonna give this a shot. Don't really have any choice. So put your stories down below of your equipment rentals. And like I said, this is the only thing in the entire state of Michigan available for renting. I called around. I had to drive an hour to get it, hour and a half back. I don't know how much energy I want to put into making sure everything's functional. I'm gonna admit this is really getting my OCD going because I like my equipment to be operational and I don't know how operational this is gonna be. I don't even know what all this is. What on earth is all this, guys? It looks like hydraulic rams where you can set the depth, I'm guessing. But what the crap, you can't read anything on that. Bit of a panic because I spent a lot of money on grass seed. Well, okay, for us, a lot of money. Granted, like those of you guys who have like thousands of acres, you're spending a lot more than I am. But again, all in perspective. So here is our, not a John Deere drill manual. And I love how they have this whole thing done. This is so cool. This is really nice that they give you a manual with it. I will give them that. All right. Give me just a little bit of time. We'll be right back.
Check this out. Look at this nice poison ivy I got from cutting trees down last week.
Yeah, just because a poison ivy vine doesn't have leaves does not mean you can't get poison ivy, which he found out the hard way.
Yeah, I cut right through the vine.
Imagine if it had been like summertime and you cut through it.
You guys want to catch some poison ivy? Here you go. Rub it all over you.
Nobody's laughing except for you, Eric. Whew. Hey guys, how you doing? Well, it's got a little bit later than what I wanted. I don't think it's going to take too long to plant. It'll probably take me as long to get this thing set up, cleaned out, re-cleaned out, as it does to actually plant with it. That's a real something, I'll tell you that. It's a real something. I'm just praying that it's going to at least get my seed in the ground and covered up. But there's a few modifications we're going to have to make. The first is this. This is the seed right, and I need this all the way over here to 13. Give or take, 13 is where that about needs to go. They've got charts on the inside of the box. The next thing we have to adjust on a cedar like this is the depth. Grass seed, you do not want it put too deep or it won't come up. So unfortunately, this one really doesn't have the depth control that I think it should have, unless I'm reading this wrong. But from what I read in the manual, it said that right here is a seeding depth of 1 inch. Yeah, definitely not gonna work for grass. Hey Tutty Tut, what you doing? Are you full of mousies? How are you? Yeah, so we have a bit of a mouse infestation in the dog room. Kind of a long story on that one, and I've been trying to shoot some video on it. If you guys have any good videos on foolproof mouse traps, put the links down below. I've literally tried everything, and these mice are so smart, just insanely smart. But today I left the dog door open, and the cat dove in there and started collecting mice and just cleaning house. Anyway, it does have a tool adjustment for this. Of course it's missing, so I thought that maybe this would fit that hole. I don't know, but we're gonna give this a shot. Oh, I think I get it. Hold on a minute. Ouch, maybe that's not right. There it is. Oh. There it is. Ha ha! I think I got it. All right. There. I've got one done. I've got like a dozen more to go. Whew. Alright, well that was exciting. Definitely breaker bar gonna be your best friend on these things. I asked the lady, I'm like, are your hydraulic hoses okay? Because they look a little rough. She's like, oh, they'll be fine. I'm like, okay, well, I hope I don't lose all my hydraulic fluid from the tractor. I mean, it does need to be changed anyway, but you know. Anyway, so I think we have this set up as good as we can get it. Oh, gotta change that yet. All right, so this just has a little wing nut here. This should, maybe. I think this is how we changed the other one. There it is. Don't mind me. It's like, what are you doing? All right, so I approximately want to plant 10 pounds per acre. I've got give or take like, I don't know, 20 acres. I've got 5 bags of grass seed, so I think that came out right. Hold on. There's 50 pounds in a bag. So that's approximately, my brain is not working. Why did I buy so much grass seed? Anyway, I bought 5 bags of 50 pounds of grass seed. And I guess I only need 3. Oh, that was the thing. Because when I bought it, I had planned on reseeding 2 fields that are underwater right now, so I can't seed them. So that's why I have the extra grass seed. I knew there was a reason. Let's get busy. What does it say?
I told you. You said you had to open it from something.
Yeah, from this side.
Did you hide something in there? Oh, nice. You're so obvious, bro.
Well, I tried to like not be so obvious.
What was my first words out of my mouth? Did you hide something in there? Hey.
Well, the first thing you do is open it from the wrong side. Alright, so I'm actually going to transport this over to the front, but it's a great way to test the seed drill and see how it's functioning. So I'm going to wait to put the seed in until I get over there, because I'm not sure if it's all just going to come falling out. So yeah, let's go. I got approximately half the bag into the seed bin, so it's gonna be a little slow going, so I'm gonna have to fill like every, I don't know, 2 acres or so. That's a little rough, but all right, so let's check and see if we have any seed that's dropping out the bottom. Come here, doggy. Ouch. Where's the seed dropper, guys? So it'll be like over here somewhere. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is this. Engage, disengage. So we have to go this way to engage it. Okay, so engage. Oh, just went in. Well, ow. 1 did, 2 did. Okay, so this is all engaged on the chain. So it is ground driven. Alright, so I'm going to pull it like 10 feet with the disc openers up to see what it does, and then I'm going to drop the disc openers and continue on down the line and then see what that does, just to get a feel for the machine. Okay, so, man, you cannot even tell. You can't even tell where that thing's been. Other than just a faint little something on the grass here. So I can see that it put a slit in the soil. I need a knife to really tell if there's anything in there. I can't tell. I mean, it's pretty much doing what it's supposed to do, close over the holes. I mean, it definitely looks like that one's going in deeper. This side doesn't look quite as deep. This side definitely looks really deep. Or maybe it's just pushed in harder. It's gonna be so hard to tell if there's grass seed in here, really. I don't know. How do you tell, guys? How do you tell? I mean, corn, soybeans, yeah, you can see that stuff, but you know, grass seed. Oh, right there, look it. There, you can see it. Like 1, 2, and then there's another one right there. You can see it. It closed it like right over. Look at that. See, you can't even see the hole. That's exactly what you want to see. It's not in every spot. Obviously, that spot it didn't. The spot it didn't quite close it in. I can see grass seed right there. But there and again, that's one of those things you can set up. If you own the machine, you've got time to really meticulously work on it. You can make sure that every point is fine-tuned. If we were to keep this, if we were to have one of our own, I would completely go through, make sure every point was to spec, to the right poundage, to the right diameter, whatever. But like I said, I mean, this thing's been in rough shape. So we'll just, it seems to be running pretty good. We'll run it as it is. And I guess when it gets to be hay cutting season, I'll let you know how it did. All right, let's take this out into the back field. I thought it would be super cool to give back to you guys. So here's what I have proposed. Leave a comment down below. I will randomly draw a comment within a couple of days of the video posting and announce the winner on the video and in the comments. If you are the winning comment, I will randomly send you a present in the mail. Who knows what it's going to be? Bet you'll be valued up to $30. And if you guys get me up to 75,000 subscribers, I will increase the prize amount to $50. So be sure to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and share the videos with all of your friends. This contest is not affiliated at all with YouTube, no purchase necessary, and all of that jazz. So good luck and happy winning, and thanks for all the stuff you sent me. Like this really nice toolkit. Thank you so much. All right, well, that was exciting. You know, one of the joys of first time using a machine is apparently the seed hoses clogged up instantly when I filled the box. I'm guessing. So it was leaking seed out the entire back end, everywhere. All of my expensive orchard grass seed is just getting dumped on the ground. So, not excited, but I think I got it. I just went through knocking them all with my hands, and that seemed to break them up and let them fall through. So hopefully we are out of the woods. Every 20 feet, I had to stop and unclog the grass out of the back of the cedar. It just was not going through. This is coated orchard grass, and it was all set up according to the manual. I couldn't figure out why it was getting stuck, but it wouldn't go any further than 20 feet before all the grass would get clogged up in the hoppers and spew out the back. So, after a good hour of fighting with it, we finally decided to change our plans, scoop all the grass seed out of the front bin and put it all into the rear bin. Of course, this posed a whole nother set of issues, which you'll see later on. Alright, so I got Eric back there riding the seed box, but not that you can see with all the sun. We've been fighting this all day. Finally, we're like, you know what, let's just put it in the rear seed boxes. Anyway, yeah, so it was just, I don't know why the front seed boxes weren't working. They just kept getting clogged up. It didn't matter what we set it to, what speed we went, nothing worked. So finally we just gave up and switched to the other seed box, and it seems to be working good, other than the fact that it seems to be working a little bit too good and it's going down really thick. And since it's so late, I can't see where I've been driving until I'm on it. So lots of fun trying to oversee it. It's not a cut and dry sort of wheel at all. And I hate driving over my hayfield this much because it's packing it in. The grass back here is getting fairly tall. It's maybe like 4 to 6 inches already, so try not to drive on it.